Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from November the 12th up to November the 18th. And this is for you coming from Scorpio. So let's start with November the 12th, which is a Sunday. You're going to do very well as long as you don't dominate or be stubborn. And the morning, afternoon and early evening period will be very enjoyable on this Sunday. Let others take charge. Let others take the lead. This way you will see that you can enjoy yourself even more and get the appreciation from others even more. There's one planet floating around in the morning, afternoon, early evening period who is famous for disrupting relationships, disrupting partnerships, for making people disagree with each other. So watch out. Try not to be blunt in speech. Try not to be argumentative. Be agreeable. And you will see that you can make your morning and afternoon and early evening periods very good for you. The evening and nightfall period is when this negative planet drops anchor and says, I am going to take charge now. So your evening and nightfall period can be full of disturbances and disagreements in relationships or business partnerships, or if you're out with your colleagues, all things can go wrong. Well, you've heard it from me. And so make your best effort not to allow disruption in any form. Control your temper. Don't show rebelliousness. Let others take the lead. And you can make your evening and nightfall session much, much better that way. November the 13th, Monday, starts very nicely for you. Good news awaits you at your place of work or in business, wherever you are, with whoever you're with. There's plenty of good things happening for you. There's also unexpected and sudden news that brings plenty of good luck for you. So be about, communicate, ask favors, and you're going to see that you can meet people you've been wanting to. Chasing for a romance would be a very good idea in the morning and afternoon period. And focus on what's important at your place of work or in business, and you will chase for it and get it. But the evening and nightfall period turns very much against you. And when it turns against you, it brings deception, it brings deceit either from you or from others, and it brings complications in whatever you're trying to do. Accidents are very possible physically while you're driving or running up the stairs or whatever. And accidents can also mean emotional accidents or verbal accidents, like saying things which you should not say. So be very careful in the evening nightfall session, otherwise the situation gets very bad. This negative planet is also around in the early part of the day but can't do much. So it creates little pockets of problems. But these little pockets of problems can get together in the evening nightfall session and everything can blow up in your face. So be very careful, don't drink too much, be in the company of people who are under control, and drive carefully. November the 14th, Tuesday, starts brilliantly for you and is going to end very nicely for you. You've got 24 hours at your disposal to get what you want. If it's chasing for a romance, go ahead. If it's making your marriage better and better and family members happy, go right ahead. If it's to do better in your job, go and meet your bosses and they will welcome what you say. If it's in the business area, go ahead and chase for the contracts. You will also make very good business contacts. So get on the phone, go on your email, and you will see a lot can be done in all areas of life in a positive manner. There are long-term planets, there are short-term planets, so either way you're going to connect to something very good. Evening nightfall becomes actually even better. And so your evening nightfall period, planets are a bit slower, but they are very steady and they build up whatever you want slowly and very steadily. So in all areas of your life, go out and socialize, look good, be on your best behavior. You are being watched. This is a 24 hours for you that you have to go get what you want. You can't get everything under the sun. So pay attention to what you really want and go and get it, and you will. November the 15th starts very poorly for you. You are disappointed, you are not happy, bad news at work, bad news in business. While you are driving to work, things are going wrong. Before you leave home, things are not very good. So get ready for a very down morning and afternoon and a bit of early evening period. You can stop these planets from growing in their energy by not adding fuel to the fire. If it's an argument, stay away from it. If it's a mistake made, own up and apologize. If in business things are not going well, find out why. Be humble. Don't want to try and show that you are full of conflict. Take the soft approach in all areas of your life, and you will definitely be able to control these nasty two planets who want to bring all kinds of headaches to you in the morning and afternoon and early evening period of November the 15th. I like your evening and nightfall period very, very much. So you could find solutions which you could not find earlier part of the day. The evening, nightfall brings solutions, brings very good contacts. If you're out with your loved ones, the bonding is beautiful. Chasing for a romance, you will get very bad news if you try it in the earlier part of the day, but the news will become better. So try your luck in the evening and nightfall period. Make your phone call and you'll get better news regarding chasing for a new romance. So all areas of your life come to become very lucky in the evening and nightfall session of November the 15th. November the 16th doesn't start well and is not going to end well. You've got 24 hours of all kinds of things going wrong or headaches. So you have to be careful that on this November the 16th morning and afternoon session, you can be disappointed, you can be let down, you can be played out sometimes purposely by people who don't like you, whether in your area of job, whether in your area of business, whether you're out socializing. You have to be cautious and drive carefully. The planet of accidents is also there. Don't drink too much during lunchtime. You'll get into trouble either. You need to focus on what you have that's important. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble in your place of work or making mistakes in business. You're going to land yourself into very hot soup. Evening nightfall period also is not good. Now the planet of ego enters in and you're not ready to own up your mistakes. You're not ready to agree with other people. You want to let your ego take charge. That would be all wrong. So for the whole 24 hours, no ego, stay away from people who create trouble, focus on what is very important, drive very carefully, don't drink too much, and you'll definitely tame these planets to a certain level and it won't be so bad. November the 17th, Friday, good planets are seen in the morning-afternoon period. Is divided like this, but from the afternoon, late afternoon to the night time is negative planets. So for the positive area of morning and afternoon at your place of work, it's a Friday. Concentrate on what you want, concentrate on your responsibilities, talk to your business people if you're in business, and you'll be able to do very well. Long-term planets are seen, so what you are saying, what you're doing is going to bring long-term benefit in job, in business. If you're chasing for romance, don't worry if the demand for you is a bit slow. Things are working your way slowly, be patient. Evening nightfall period turns very bad. And so during this bad period, postponement of your plans, cancellation of your plans, difficulties to get things going while you're socializing, the person who should turn up has not shown up, and you're very disappointed, you're very unhappy, you're very sad. Now, one way would be not to plan anything for the evening and nightfall period and just go home. The other way would be to go ahead and plan whatever you want and be receptive to these downward trends of these planets. Don't show your anger, don't show your disappointment, don't show your displeasure. Otherwise, the evening nightfall period will get worse and worse and worse. November the 18th, Saturday starts very well for you. And it brings plenty of help in the evening and nightfall session as well. So you've got a Saturday, which is November the 18th, 24 hours of good news. I like the best part, which is the morning, afternoon and early evening part. Two of your best planets are there. So chase for the romance you want. Talk to your family people, to your marriage partner, to your children, and they will all look up and admire you and love you. There's so much peace and harmony. Chase for the business you want, although it's a Saturday. Morning and afternoon periods, have lunch with the people. At your place of work, go out with your bosses, go out with your colleagues. A lot of bonding wants to take place, which brings you into a better position to be thinking long term. And then during the evening and nightfall period, there are planets who also want to help you a lot. There are some business planners there as well. So mix business and pleasure in the evening nightfall period. Go out with your loved ones and invite people who you are working with or who you are doing business with, and get it all together. And it seems to be very well positioned that you are going to benefit throughout the whole day and even in the evening and nightfall session. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And this Skype session will be based on your date of birth and your time of birth, and looking at your palms and me face reading you, and also using Kabbalistic tarot for you. And so send me a message, an email, or send me a message on my Facebook or on Skype, and let's get down to getting your next 5 or 6 years the best possible. And that's what I'm going to do in those 90 minutes for all areas of your life, to get your best situations going and make these next 5 or 6 years the most productive for you in all areas of your life. Well, I wait for your contact and let's start moving with it. And in the meantime, best of luck, thank you and goodbye.